Council. Miss Wilbur, you want to start? You want to start with Mr. King's birthday?
Sure. Happy birthday, Jace. I do have one thing, not on the agenda, but I did want to make note. BLS Limousine has filed for a sale and transfer. That was noticed on February 12th of 2026. In the public notice, it was erroneously listed that the PLTI period expired today, January 26th, which would only have been a 2-week window. It should have been a 30-day window for the PLTI. The expiration date is March 16th, 2026, and that's docket number 26-02008. So I just wanted to make that, since this is a public meeting, that was an error, and the expiration for the PLTI period is March 16th, 2026. And with that, I don't have anything else.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Karen.
So my only update is that the Nevada Transportation Authority was part of the PJR. Case number A-25-9333711-P. That PGR has been essentially dismissed as of February 25th, 2026.
Okay, very good.
That is it. Thank you.
I know what it is, but will you tell us what a PJR is? We're
sorry.
We're notorious for using acronyms.
I apologize. So a petition for judicial review.
Thank you.
It's kind of like a mini appeal process of the district court system. There was a petition for judicial review that was filed against the Nevada Transportation Authority, and I'm sorry I don't have those direct dates at this time, but I do have the dismissal date, and that is February 25th, 2026.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to close report of legal counsel, and that's going to take us to administrative citations, items 11 through 46. Recalling, commissioners, that we did remove item number 37. That is citation number 25166 for the impound of I-5572. So that one was removed. Let me ask this first. Not citation.
Sorry. Nope, that's my fault.
Yeah, not citation. There is something else that was removed, but not citation. So is there anyone wishing to speak on any of the citations that's on the commission's agenda under public comment? Okay, did you want to speak on that for any reason? You don't have to. There's no need for you to speak, sir. We're going to go through the process, but I will give you an opportunity. If there's something that you did want to say, you certainly are welcome to.
Can I say?
No, sir, you have to come on. Okay. So you will have 3 minutes.
Sure.
And tell us your name and go ahead. You have 3 minutes.
My name is Carlos Alvarado, for the record. I've been cited, I think for an impound and then no CPCN.
Tell us do you know which number it was?
28.
Item number 28. Okay.
I've been here many times to the NTA since then. At the last hearing on the 28th of January, the investigators testified that I did not violate the NRS listed my citation. And I think the citation was still upheld by Commissioner Soka. And he urged me to be here today. That's why I'm here again. I'm just trying to get this resolved. And I've spoken with other attorneys that are very familiar with the NTA process and procedures. And he advised me to just reiterate that there is a distinction when investigators are dealing one-on-one with a person who's potentially violating the NRS and when there's another third party involved. Just wanted me to go on record and make sure I say that. Other than that, I'm just here for either some type of documentation that I've been asking for from the NTA or a ruling, something for the record that I have, in writing. And that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Anyone else wishing to speak on any other agenda item? Okay, so again, we are on items 11 through 46, with the exception of item number 37. Commissioners, I have closed public comment. I'm looking for a motion.
So moved, Chair.
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion from Commissioner Teddy, second by Commissioner Zoka. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Okay, that takes us now to item number 47, which is docket number 25-06021, the application for Lux Limo Services. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, nothing unusual here. They met the requirements as per Shorty Bus Authority, and staff supports the application.
Okay. Is there anyone here wishing to speak on item number 47, docket number 25-06021? Seeing none, I will close public comment. I'll bring it back to the board. Looking for a motion, commissioners.
All motion to approve item number 47, Chair.
Second.
I have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. We have asked for public comment. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. That takes us now to applications for fully regulated carriers, items 48 through 54. And we are also adding, if I have my notes correct, 98 to this. Is that correct, Ms. Babcock?
Yes, but 54 needs a bit of discussion.
Okay, 54. Okay. We want to go ahead and we want to take a block on 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 98 and come back to 54. Okay. All right. So let me ask this first. Is there anyone wishing to speak on any of those items? Again, it's 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and item number 98. We are going to do a block vote for approval. Mr. Hardy.
Chair, Brian Hardy with the law firm of Marquis Arbach. I'm speaking on items 48 through 51. My clients for Robin Street, Brittany Street are in Reno right now appearing as well.
Yes.
Just wanted to tell how grateful we are for the staff that you guys have had to be able to work on this application with us. It's been one that's allowed for a company to come out of COVID and see success. And that success is directly involved with the staff. Liz is amazing. We're going to miss Liz, but the staff here at the NTA and working to be able to see how this company has been able to come up and work through all of the difficulties that they had to get to where we're at now. The new ownership that is actually absolutely phenomenal. And so I think this is a kudos to the NTA and the processes that you guys have done and being able to help us get here, because it's a wonderful operator, as you know, and we're excited to be able to have this transfer happen and be able to move forward. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Hardy. And I know I saw the streets in the Reno office. Go ahead. Welcome.
Hi, Mr. Chairman. I'm here on number 98.
Item 98. Tell us your name.
Zev Kaplan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Anyway, I just wanted to thank the staff. I know it's recommended for approval. This has kind of dragged on for a while. Unfortunately, Yvonne was handling it. And with her getting sick, kind of got lost in the process, but just wanted to thank Liz and Ms. Wilburn for helping expedite this and get this before you for approval.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you for that acknowledgement and the understanding.
Mhm.
We appreciate it. Okay. So Austin, I know this, I think the streets are sitting there. I recognize Brittany's knee.
Yes, they are a little bit off screen.
Hi, Chairman.
We're here.
I saw them walk in earlier. Do you guys need to make any comment?
Nope, we just want to thank the staff and all the support that we've had through the staff at the authority, and we're excited to see this get over the finish line finally. It's been a long time coming. We're ready.
Okay, thank you so much. All right. Is there any more public comment on any of those items? Again, I'll repeat, items 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and item number 98. All right, seeing none, I'm going to close public comment. I'm going to bring it back to the board commissioners. I'm looking for a motion as a block for those items.
Chair, I move to make a motion to approve items number 48 through 53 and item number 98 as agendized.
Inclusive, okay?
Second.
We have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoko. We have asked for and taken public comment. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. That takes us now to item number 54. That's docket number 25-03014, the application for MP Limousine. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, this is the application for an expansion of authority from 2 vehicles to 8. He's had a few interim approvals.
That was the timing that I set for, make sure that, forgive me.
At any rate, they had a few interim approvals in order to use those additional vehicles during special events. The most recent one is expiring on the 28th, 2 days from today. And so he's concerned, he's got the drivers hired and all of that, doesn't want anybody to have to be laid off. We're asking to extend that petition, his interim authority for another 30 days to allow him to complete his compliances without having any interruption.
Okay. And let me just, I'm going to ask sort of a straightforward question as staff. And I know that I know the answer to this, but I do just want to put it on the record because I was the hearing officer on this. Does staff feel like they're trying to comply and they're working towards that?
Yes, absolutely. I imagine he'll be done in 4 days.
Okay.
Can't make it in 2.
Okay, understood. Okay. Do we have any public comment on item number 54? That's docket number 25-03014. Is anyone in Reno? Okay, I'm going to bring it back to the board, seeing no public comment. Commissioners, any questions, or I'll certainly entertain a motion.
Then for me, and I'll motion to approve item number 54, Chair.
Okay. Commissioner Zoka?
Second.
Okay, I have a
Second.
motion. A motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. That takes us now to item number 55, our compliance period extension. Docket number 24-02008. Ms. Babcock.
Well, if I could comment on all 4 at one time.
Sure. Now I have them listed as single. Can we take them as a?
Well, I just want to say that they've already all had their 120 days, 4 months.
Okay.
Then they got an automatic 90-day extension. So now
Okay.
they're all into this 7 months.
Okay.
3 of them, the first 3 are requesting an additional 3 months. And the last one is requesting an additional 6 months. We have told all of the carriers that, it requires a vote and it should have extenuating circumstances that they can explain that they should be here. I
Okay.
don't know if anybody's here.
Is anybody here for? We'll start with docket number 24-02008. Green Umbrella. I don't think anyone is in Reno. Okay, so now I'm going to move. Oh, we have a hand raised online. Okay, who do we have? I apologize.
Miss Elias, if you can mute yourself.
Lucy, Elias, can you hear us?
Miss Elias, if you're on the phone, you can unmute yourself by pressing *6.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay,
Welcome.
good morning. Lucy Elias with Corporate Services.
Go ahead, Miss Elias.
Yes, Green Umbrella, it's requesting the extra time. He had some family matters before, with his mom. She was going through a rough time, so he had to use his funds to help her during that time. Now he's in a better position. He had some appointments for getting a tow truck in California. So he's ready to move forward with the application. But that's what happened, in his case.
Okay. All right. We're going to take these singly, commissioners. Item number 55, docket number 24-02008. We've heard that there was some issues, some family issues. Commissioners, I'll start with Commissioner Zoka. Any questions, Mr. Zoka?
None for me, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Teddy?
I don't have any questions, Chair.
Okay. I have no questions either, but I'm looking for a motion either to approve the request. And how much time are they requesting, Ms. Babcock, just so that I can?
3 months.
3 months, 90 days. Oh, I see it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I see it now. All I had to do is take my glasses off. All right, looking for a motion to either approve it or deny it.
Chair, I guess I'll make a motion. My motion would be to approve item number 55, but only for 60 days. I don't want these compliance periods to languish.
Okay,
I'll second that.
okay. Ms. Elias, did you hear what the motion?
Yes, I did. No, that's fine.
60 days. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so we have a motion by Commissioner Teddy. The amended period would be 60 days. We have that is seconded by Commissioner Zoka. We have heard from the applicant's representative. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. That takes us to item number 56, docket number 2502006, Smart Limo. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, hang on a second. Right. This again is another request for an extension for 90 days.
Okay. Do we have anyone representing Smart Limo LLC? Okay, I see nobody coming forward. Commissioners? Questions, comments?
No, none for me, Chair.
Okay. Mr. Zoka?
None for me. Looks like this particular carrier is working on insurance and vehicle issues.
Well, and I don't mean to be a bleeding heart, but I know how difficult it is. In fact, it's funny. On my way in this morning with the driver that I was dealing with, we talked about insurance and the crazy high rates in Las Vegas for insurance. So commissioners, are we amenable? Do we want to give them another 60 days or do we want to deny this or 90?
Chair, I feel comfortable with 90 days on this one.
Okay.
That would be my motion. My motion would be to approve item 56 for a period of 90 days.
Okay.
Second.
I have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. And let me just make sure, is there any public comment or anyone wishing to speak on item number 56, docket number 2502006? All right, seeing none, I'm going to close that. A motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. It takes us to item number 57, docket number 2503010, Active Towing LLC. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, this again is, they're requesting 3 months for an extension. Don't know if anybody is on.
Do we have anyone either in the audience or online wishing to speak on docket number 25-03010, the request of Active Towing for an extension of the compliance period?
Yeah, Ms. Elias raising.
Okay, Ms. Elias, welcome back. It's been a long time.
Yes. Good morning, Lucy Elias with Corporate Services. Yes, this client, he already has his tow truck. The problem is that the engine failed, so he's getting that fixed, and he's having a hard time with mechanics and all that. But that's why he's asking for that extension. He already got his business license. He started moving forward, but the problem was with the truck that got a bad engine.
Okay.
So,
All right, commissioners?
Chair, I'll make a motion to approve 57 with a 60-day.
60 days?
Second.
Okay, did you hear that? We have a motion on the
Yes.
table, 60 days. You think
yeah,
your
that
client
works.
can get it done in 60 days, okay? Have a
Yes.
second?
I think Louis already seconded.
Oh, did Louis second? it?
You did right,
Sorry.
right off.
I did, yes. Mhm.
Okay, I apologize, Mr. Zoka. I did not hear. So we have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. Let me just ask one more time. Do we have anyone else wishing to speak on item number 57? All right, seeing none, close it. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. That takes us now to item number 58, docket number 25-03023, request for all-time transportation. This is a compliance extension by 6 months. Stuck.
Yes, I believe the gentleman is here. In fact, I've spoken with him, so.
Okay. Who do I, yeah, come on up, sir. Have a seat and tell us your name.
Sir. Good morning, commissioners. Ms. Babcock. Know Ms. Babcock since 2009, sir. Prior CPCN 2142 Vegas Transportation, which I sold it to some other gentleman. And at the present CPCN 1124 all-time limousine. I have some, I know no excuses for this will help, but my younger brother, 37 years old, he motorbike accident, he got killed overseas. Yes, sir, and thank you. And I have to go back and forth to do some religious work. And that's why I was very, very extremely busy going back and forth. And for this, I can able to show my passport to the commission. And I just need, and now I'm working with the insurance companies because of the high rates and the vehicle purchases. It's not that cheap. So we have to figure out what's work best for my financials. So that's why I was requesting 6 months. If it's possible, I can highly appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Questions?
No questions for me, Chair.
Mr. Zoka, any questions?
None for me. Thank you.
Ms. Babcock, any additional comments?
Just known him a long time.
Okay. All right. Commissioners, what do we want to do on this? So hold on a second. Let me ask one question from Ms. Babcock.
Go ahead.
How long have we had currently? How many extensions?
This application was filed in March of 2025, so he's been out about 12 months.
Okay. Okay. So we're just coming on 12 months.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Looking for a motion.
Chair, my motion would be to approve item number 58 for a period of 6 months to allow the owner to go ahead and handle his family affairs and then continue on with business affairs.
Second.
A motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. Let me just ask for, is there any additional public comment at this time? It is item number 58, docket number 25-03023. All right, seeing none, I will close, bring it back to the board. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimous. We have tabled item number 59. That takes us now to, thank you, sir.
Babcock, I'm gonna miss you.
That takes us now to item number 60, docket number 250-08017. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, this is the application of for bills that's been since August. They received interim authority on October 1st for everything except the one remaining item, which we still have on our agenda for today. I believe they may be withdrawing that item. I'm not really sure at this point, but I wanted to keep it on this agenda because we also need final approval on that interim authority.
Okay. Ms. Rushton, welcome.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
For whatever reason, the binder that I have that I downloaded is so you get to the right. Yeah, no, that's where I had it downloaded, but the stuff I got off the S drive is different. I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Give me just 1 second, guys. Here, I thought I was prepared. Ms. Rushton, go ahead. Start.
Thank you. For the record, Kimberly Maxon Rushton with the law firm Cooper Levinson, appearing on behalf of Bell Trans As noted by Ms. Babcock, the matter on before you is a tariff modification application that was submitted in August of 2025. At that time, Beltrans requested interim approval to use the new rates and all the rules, save and except for rule number 65. As you may also recall, in October, we appeared before you and discussed that specific rule. That was referred to in the tariff as the control assistance fee. What we'd like to do, Chairman and members of the board, is withdraw that at this time. Previously, there was a $4 control assistance fee that had been approved. We'll revert back to that, so I will submit a clean copy to staff if that's acceptable. But what we'd like to do is just continue the dialogue, Chair and members of the commission, understand what the concerns are by staff relative to ensuring that its application is evenly applied and it's applied, to specific matters. And I think that's just a matter of wordsmithing that's a little bit better. So with your approval, what I would ask for today is consideration and final approval of the tariff modification, specifically before you, with the exception of the rule change under rule number 65. And again, hope that's not too complicated. One additional thing, Chairman, is that the tariff that is currently on the MTA's website is not correct. That is one that we submitted pursuant to the F1 race. So it still has that F1 page on there, and it's missing the fuel surcharge page and the excise tax. So I've worked with Garrett on that matter. Again, I think we've got a clean application or a clean tariff before you, and just ask that that rule 65, the modification, be withheld and we move forward as follows.
Commissioner Teddy, I'm going to let you fill us in on some of this because I know that you were the hearing officer. And then I believe that you have a. So you are taking off 65, which is the 10% fee.
Yes, sir.
On charter limousines for 2 or more vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was the one that I had hard.
That was my hang
Yeah.
up with it is we started getting into,
I didn't realize it was 65. Forgive me. I just knew what it was.
that was really my only issue. Was the
Okay.
control assistant part if you're gonna withdraw it.
Ms. Babcock.
Yes, there was comment about a $4 charge. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
Previously, there was a control assistance fee rule that was approved, and it was a $4. We substituted this one, so we did a modification to that rule, number 65. That was then we modified it to reflect the 10%.
So it was originally $4,
Yes.
and how was that being charged? I don't recall, and it's not in our fact materials. I apologize.
So for the record, years ago, Mr. Jimerson proposed this, and as you recall, it's specific for when there's a big event and the driver has to get out of the vehicle, go to the event, and escort the passengers back to the vehicle. So that's referred to as the control assistance fee, and I think that the general rate is $4. So that was in there previously, had been approved, and then what we wanted to do was to modify that language. But I'm happy to, if it's acceptable to you and to the commissioners, just get together with Garrett following this and make sure that, again, we're not making any changes that have not been previously approved.
All right, and if it's $4 per charter.
Yes, ma'am. Not per hour, but that would rather.
Yeah.
So I guess here's the question. What would we, Ms. Babcock, what would we be approving today?
We would be approving everything that was covered on the interim.
Okay, except for item number 65.
65 was not approved on the interim.
But was the $4 already approved?
Yes, sir. It had already been.
Okay.
But we'll go back and triple check, and if not, you certainly understand, we won't include it.
Okay.
So it would be approving the final approval on the interim approval on this $4 if it was not on the interim. And their withdrawing of rule 65.
Right. Okay. Any other questions, Commissioner Zelka?
None from me, Mr. Chairman.
Teddy?
None for me. So basically, I guess we're just, essentially, we're not gonna move forward with the 10%.
This time.
And you're gonna revert back to that $4. None for me.
Okay, so yeah, so it's basically an approval with rule 65 removed. I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Second.
Okay, so
I'll let Louis go ahead and second. He's remote. Go ahead.
all right.
Sorry.
Second.
Motion by Hartung, second by Zoka. Is there any other public comment on item number 60? That is docket number 25-08017 with those modifications of the removal of Rule 65. Okay, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you. And Chairman, just for one brief moment, if I could take the opportunity to thank Ms. Babcock for her
Sure, of course.
continuing years of service to the state. I left the NTA in 2007. I had the year cooling off period, and when I came back, there were three amazing women here, Lydia, Yvonne, and Liz. I can tell you that the patience of Liz, the intelligence and the sage guidance has led the NTA to the position that it's in today. It's efficient, it's industry sensitive, it's transformative, and it really has set the standard in the state for how an agency should be run. I just have to thank you, Liz, for all that you've done for the industry and hope you have a wonderful retirement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rich.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Commissioners, I think we can block, and Ms. Babcock, because this is what's in my notes, we can block 61, 62, and 63, and then move on to item number 64, because I know we have a couple of things to talk about. So let me just ask, is there anyone wishing to speak on items 61, 62, 63, which is docket number 26011025, 26011026, 26011040? And Ms. Babcock, are my notes correct in blocking that? Okay, good. Anyone wishing to speak online? Okay, perfect. Commissioners, looking for a motion for 61, 62, and 63.
Chair, I'll move to approve items 61 through 63 as agendized.
Second.
I have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. We have asked for public comment. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Ms. Babcock, so we talked about this morning
Yes, we
in our morning briefing. Item number 64, which is docket number 26-02007. This is the application of Atura, formerly Auto Return. Ms. Babcock, I'm going to let you take over because I know that there are some interesting scenarios here, and I think we've come up with a solution, Commissioners.
First thing I want to note is that the agenda reads 33 non-consensual carriers. It's actually 32 with the removal of letter H, Vegas Heavy Haul. Doing business as Big Valley because they're no longer using.
Okay. Okay.
So for these 32, Atura charges is basically working with Nevada Highway Patrol. They charge $25 for tows that come through the Nevada Highway Patrol, like a dispatch function. And they're wanting to raise the rates. We had it on as a discussion item a month or two ago, or agenda or two ago. They had, they wanted to raise it to the $30, then make it $31.50 in order to cash discount. We set up the cash discount so it applies to everything on a tow if the carrier wants to charge to cover their, credit card charges. So we asked that they not do that, just put the rate they want. Atura then wanted to change that what they would charge $31.50. And that's a total pass through for our carriers. They can only charge what they have to pay Atura. And so that was a change. They had given us their contract with Nevada Highway Patrol with those figures. So in order to change now what was on there, we needed them to get an amendment to the contract. The gentleman we work with, John McCorkle, if I'm saying that right, said that it would take a couple of months. Nevada Highway Patrol said it would take a couple of months to revise a contract. So we said if we could get an email from one of the signers from Nevada Highway Patrol stating that they were okay with the change and that they were working on the revised contract, we would accept that. And then that hasn't come through. So we're still waiting on that. They want to use the start date of March 1st. Our last conversation Shiraz had with him, I don't know, this morning or yesterday, this morning, said they will have it today. So, but they were going to have it yesterday. So I think we're not sure we'll have it today. But they do want the March 1st due date. So if they get it today, I'd like to have this approved contingent upon that. So we can get that issued today. And if we don't get it in time for that March 1st deadline, that they would have to give us a new start date.
So this is, Commissioners, sorry. Bad habit. Commissioners, what we discussed this morning, what I discussed with staff this morning was potentially putting forth a concept whereby we would approve this, make it conditional. We're not going to assume that they're going to have it today because we don't know that it will come in today. We're hoping that it'll come in today. But what we'll do is we'll date it for whatever day it does come in. So that would be the condition, that if it comes in next week, then it's dated next week. If it comes in next month, it's dated next month. It's not, and then there's no retroactivity. So any questions, Commissioner Zoka?
None for me, Chairman.
Okay. Teddy?
I just had a question, Ms. Babcock. Looking at some of the backup material, there's the 3150 noted on some of the tariffs,
yes.
but then there's also 3245 noted. Is it just 3150 or is it?
It's 3150, but if the carrier has a 3% tariff, then they're charging that 3% to recover the credit card costs, and that's where the additional funds come in.
Okay. So if there are no questions, I'm going to ask for public comment. Is there anyone wishing to speak at this time on item number 64? That's docket number 26-02007. Anyone online? Don't think, is there anyone in Vegas?
We're all in Vegas.
Vegas.
Any chance?
Teleportation.
Beat on the guy. It's all right. Anyone in Reno, Austin?
We're good, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. All right. So we have no public comment on this, commissioners. What would we like to do? And the only reason I suggested that we make a conditional approval is to allow it to potentially move forward. When that document does come in, it can be ratified and we can get it taken care of. If we don't approve that, it comes back to us next month.
Ms. Babcock, was there, Administrative Attorney Yoni Wilburn, was there any, through your discussion, does it seem like this is going to be approved? You're just waiting on paperwork? It doesn't seem like there needs to be a back and forth to come to this
No,
agreement.
I think it's probably going to be fine, but they just have to give us that. You can't just line through and only one person initial contract.
Right, no, I understand that, but did it, from your conversations, did it seem like this is going to be an issue and they were going to need to discuss? Okay, so commissioners, I just wanted to make that clear that it seems like everybody is on board with this. It's just going to take a minute to get the paperwork.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps or.
And I don't see any problem doing a conditional approval.
I don't.
Okay,
at all.
perfect. All right, commissioners. Want to make a motion? Or you want me to make a motion?
Go ahead, Chair. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, make a motion that we approve docket number 26-02007. The Sean Connery application. The application for a Tura, formerly auto return, and we make that approval conditional based upon the time when staff gets the well, not the fully executed contract, but the letter stating that the contract is actually being revised with those numbers. Okay. So that would be my motion.
I'll second that, Chair.
I have a motion by Hartung, second by Teddy. We have asked for comment. Any other questions, Commissioner Zoka?
None for me, Chairman.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Commissioners, that takes us now to items number 65 through 70, request and temporary discontinuance. I have it as potentially being a block. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, I'm fine with that. These are all their first temporary discontinuance.
Okay, so commissioners, let me ask this first. Is there anyone wishing to speak on items 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, or 70? Okay, now you know that we're gonna approve this.
Oh, okay.
Right? I mean, that you can come up and say hello. That's
92. I don't know.
We're
if
not, we're not there yet.
We're not to 92 yet. So, yeah, so this is just those, right. Yeah, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So this is, what we're doing is, I mean, if you want to make comment, you certainly can, but
I would like to say thank you to Liz for the guidance that you've shown us.
how much
Appreciate
since
it.
now? All right, now you got to identify yourself.
I'm Stephanie Templeton, and this is Robert Templeton. His grandpa started this company in 81. So it's emotional that we're doing this. Been a hard decision, but we want to be able to pass the torch to some other company here in town.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath and
Yeah,
we're okay.
Just to have that availability and so legacy can live on.
Unfortunately, we had to, like you were saying earlier, the insurance rates are counting.
Crazy.
You can't do it anymore.
It's just crazy.
You know, so that's the reason why.
Yeah. Well, I
Approval
hope,
today.
I hope the legislature hears me loud and clear. We need legislative action on
Yeah.
this. It
Big
is,
time. Yeah.
it's just, it's out of control. And-
Yeah.
And we're all.
And that's why there's so many pop-ups, because they don't have to follow the same regulations. And pretty soon it's gonna push all the companies that are following the regulations, gonna push them all out. So. Because there's a lot of pop-ups for this type of business also. So,
And that's not a pass for
no,
those acting.
yeah.
All right. Commissioners, any questions on a block for 65 through 70?
No,
Thank you so much.
None from me, Chair. Thank you.
Looking for a motion. Oh, we have.
No, she pulled
She
it
pulled her hand up. Okay. All right. Looking for a motion.
down. So moved, Chair.
Have a
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka for block of 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. Those are requests for temporary discontinuances. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Okay. That's going to take us to item number 70, 71, and 72, request for temporary discontinuance. Okay, we have the same, it's an extension. Yeah, but I don't know why. Oh, extension. Extend temporary discontinuances.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
No.
Keep me on track. Good boy. Keep the old man,
We're good.
keep the old man looking good. All right. Commissioners, 71, 72. Well, actually, let me start with Ms. Babcock. Go ahead, Ms. Babcock.
Yes, these are both being a second extension and staff supports them. After these, they will have out for a year. Staff has done its work once they're over a year. These are still within that.
Okay. I'm sorry, say that again.
I said these are, both of these are on a second request for extension, which will bring them up to a year. Staff is in support up to a year.
Is in support up to.
It is in support.
Okay, I thought you had said is not, and that's why I asked you.
70 from Bridgestone,
70 what?
the 72.
72 Regis.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
And I'm supposed to start back to April 16, writing extension to
Will
May.
you just introduce yourself, please?
Tell us your name. Have a seat.
Oh,
Tell us your-
Inyo Moran.
You spell your last name for us?
Yeah, it's a Hignio.
What's your last name?
No, my last name Moran is Moram.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I come from Bridgestone to Standard, supposed to start back on April 16, but I need to make fee. For the insurance, I have a quotes, it's a $20,000 on the insurance for 6 months.
6 months.
6 months, I fixed the engines on the truck, I'm working on the second one. And one truck is ready to go for the insurance, so they go so high. I have the proof, I have 3 different quotes and it's very higher.
Okay.
That's how it wants, when you see, it's $20,000, so
Okay, so what is in front of us right now is to what staff is recommending is that we approve until April 16th, 2026. Is that
Yeah, can go to May 5th.
No. I won't support. If,
For his 20,000, it's like 10,000 down.
sir, wait, so hold on just a second. If you can't make the April 16th, you can certainly come back and ask for another extension at that time, and staff will bring that back to the authority.
All right.
But no, I'm not going to, personally, I won't support, but maybe the other commissioners will. But at this time, we need to, if we bump them around that way, then we give consideration to one person versus another. So that's why we need to stay somewhat consistent.
Yes.
And that consistency is important. And that same expectation, you may have that same expectation of somebody saying, coming in and saying, well, wait a minute, you gave them 14 months. Why aren't you giving me 14 months as well? Okay, or you're asking me for 13 and okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioners, any other questions?
None for me. And
For me,
I agree with you. I agree with you, Mr. Chairman. I think the way this is agendized, even if we wanted to, would be hard to give anything other than what's on the agenda. So I 100% agree with your statement. Thank you.
Okay, so much. Commissioners looking for a motion for items 71 and 72.
Sure, I'll motion to approve item number 71 and 72 as agendized.
Second.
Motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. Is there anyone else wishing to speak under public comment? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. That takes us now to items number 73 through 82. These are expired temporary discontinuances. Ms. Babcock.
Yes. At this point, they're expired and you could take them in block unless somebody wants to discuss them. Because they still do have, this would result in an order to show cause. At which time they would again have a chance to appear.
Okay. We have anyone wishing to speak on items number 73, 74, or 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, or 82?
Yes, I would.
Who do I have?
Helena Townsend from Reno Tow for number 75.
75. Go ahead.
Okay, so I actually was in there this morning and this is, I believe, our second one is this, is the one that has expired. And we've been going back and forth on a few things, but today we did receive some information that kind of changes our situation a little bit. So we can get the ball rolling on getting everything back in service because we halted everything. So nothing's insured, nothing's registered, no drivers, everything is just halted. But again, we got that information today and we can move forward. So what we would like to do is not get it revoked. We'd like to do one more temporary discontinuance while we get everything back up and going. And I can have that paperwork in there today. So that's my comment.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's a little difficult for me to hear you. Tell me your name again.
Helena Townsend.
Townsend, Miss Townsend. Thank you. Okay. Babcock.
Well, they've been out since July of 2020.
Okay.
So almost 2 years. Yeah, a year and a half.
Okay.
Now they have to do everything. Get vehicles.
How much time are you asking for, Ms. Townsend?
I believe it would be smartest to ask for 6 months and be able to finish it before that rather than request less time and need more time.
So she asked for, that's what she asked for, 6 months.
Correct.
Question?
I don't have a question. Sure.
Commissioner Zoka, do you have a question?
I don't have a question, but I have a comment. So if she's if she's asking for extending her temporary discontinuance, that's gonna have to be done separately from today's meeting.
Yes.
It's not on the agenda. All we can do today is whether issue an order to show cause or not relative to what she has already expired. If we were to table this item, I think we could hear at the next meeting if she doesn't start with the paperwork with the applications department. So I would be amenable to tabling the item, but not to granting any extensions. Thank you.
Okay, no, that's good. That's sage advice, and I think I agree 100% with you. In fact, that was my first inclination, was to table it, rather than try to modify it under this particular group of items. So, Ms. Townsend, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do. You guys want a motion to table? Can I just pull the item?
It's not necessary to motion. It's cleaner, but it's not necessary.
And you can table it, and then as Administrative Attorney Yoni Wilbur for the record, and as Mr. Zoka was saying, if she wants to request an extension,
Right, yeah,
she has to file that,
she'll come
so
in
we
and
can do
file
it with it.
that,
But
right.
yeah, you can just table it or do a motion to table it, either way.
Yeah, and for the record, Jessica Guerra.
Yeah, let's make it clean. Let's do, so let's pull that from our block for now, because what's on the table right now, Mr. Teddy and Mr. Zoka, is a block for items 73 through 82. So we will remove from that block item number 75. Is there anyone else wishing to speak on any of these items other than item number 75? Ms. Elias, you have your hand raised.
Yes, Lucy Lyons with Corporate Services. Item number 82. I just filed 2 days ago, or yesterday actually, the cancellation of the CPCN.
Okay. How does that change us?
So for the record, Jessica Guerra from the Attorney General's office. So you can either make a decision based on the cancellation. You could, but I don't know that that's in front of you, so I don't recommend it.
No, I don't recommend
I don't recommend it.
We're doing- So I guess what I'm asking, let me just try to make this as succinct as possible. Do we just pull item 75 and 82 and then table both of those?
Yes, I think it'd
Okay.
be cleaner to table both.
Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna remove item number 82 and we'll come back to that, Ms. Elias, in just a moment. So Commissioners, my abbreviated record, my amended request rather, is 73, 74, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and 81. Anyone else wishing to speak on any of those items? All right, seeing none, I'm looking for a motion as a block for those items, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and 80.
Chair, I move to approve items number 73, 74, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and 81.
Okay.
And staff is to issue an order to show cause as to why the CPCN should not be revoked.
Correct.
Okay. Is that a second, Mr. Zoka?
That's a second. Yes, I'm sorry. Second.
All right, yes, no, there was just an affirmation. So I have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. We have asked for public comment on those items. We received none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Commissioners, that takes us back to item number 75 and 82. What I'm looking for, we'll block those to table those until the next agenda where they can work with staff to get the proper documentation.
So moved, Chair.
Second.
A motion by Hartung, second by Zoka. Do you guys have any questions, Ms. Townsend or Ms. Elias?
I do not.
No questions.
Okay. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Okay, that takes us now to item number 83, which is staff's petition for reconsideration of the approval of certificate of public convenience and necessity. That is docket number 24-03046. Ms. Babcock, sorry, I apologize.
That's fine. This is a petition from staff, specifically Compliance Investigator Chris Gretton. She summarized that as materials in your binder. Basically, this carrier's tow car application and they're in compliance, which means they were approved at a general session. Let's see, on 11/7 of 24. So it's been out there for a while. Their vehicle was impounded. A vehicle was impounded in June of 25, and the driver could not provide registration insurance. The enforcement investigator ran the registration through Nevada State Police, and it came back as being registered to one of the owners of this company out of California. They received citations and the impound was issued. And both the citation and impound were adjudicated at the December 11, 2025 general session. And so she's bringing this forward to your attention to see how you want to proceed with this application. In our orders, it says if they're found violating, the application may be dismissed unless the authority orders something.
So what's in front of us, commissioners, is a petition for a reconsideration. Staff is asking, should we reconsider the decision that's already been made, as you guys well know? So that's what's before us. Not adjudicating this. We're just going to say, should we reconsider this because there is additional information or evidence?
Chair, just for discussion purposes. So if we were to approve this, this brings the previously approved CPCN that was in compliance to come back before the authority?
I believe so.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Commissioner Zoka?
Yes.
Sorry, I just didn't want to make a motion if you had enough, if you had a question.
I actually have one question. I was thinking about instead of bringing it back before an application hearing, perhaps in order to show cause for what's already been approved, so we can hear about the carrier's reasons for the issues that were identified by staff. I know it's not agendized that way, so that's why I'm kind of hesitating to bring that up, but I'm asking our legal counsel for some guidance in that regard.
1 second. It's on. So, Yoni Wolburn, administrative attorney, and speaking with Jessica Guerra, our deputy attorney general, because this is a consideration of the approval of the whole certificate, I believe that encompasses an order to show cause. So if that's what the vote would want to be, I think it is part of it because you're talking about the whole approval of the whole CPCN. So
But it still has to come back. I mean, this is what the way I see this, and correct me if I'm wrong, counselors.
yes, it does need to come back,
Yeah.
but you can issue an order to show cause on this, is what I'm saying. Because it's for the approval, even though it's not, it doesn't say it, it's approval of the CPCN, and in of itself, that's the whole application, essentially, the CPCN itself. So you can do an order to show cause on the CPCN because that's usually what the order to show cause is on. So I do believe you can do that, and that's proper.
So in short, if I may,
Yeah, please.
Jessica Guerra for the record. So motion for reconsideration, just, yeah, we'll reconsider this. And if you just so happen to have an order to show cause after you've reconsidered it, because in my mind, this is just opening the door to actually review everything again.
Right.
Yes.
No.
Right.
And where I'm having, and forgive, I'm going to use a kind of a blunt term here, where I'm having heartburn is that, I mean, I have one page in my packet. I don't really have any back information. I don't know what we're dealing with here. So I have no problem granting a reconsideration to come back and hear it so that we can understand what the nuances are. But that to just, I personally, I'm not sure whether I want to support just doing an order to show cause, because I don't know what everything is here. I just don't see, I mean, I see dates and I see things that have occurred, could not provide registration and insurance, blah, 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 blah. You know, there was a whole bunch of things that have gone on here. These citations were adjudicated at our December 2025 GSM, our general session. but I don't know. Commissioners, what would you like to do? Mr. Zoka, I'll start with you.
Yeah. Mr. Chairman, let me explain my rationale for what I was raising here as a possibility. So as this is currently styled, if we were to fully grant staff's petition, it would go back to the application phase, and they would have to, again, have the burden of proving why they're suitable to be licensed by us. The reason I pedaled back that particular posture just a little bit, because with an order to show cause, we're not 100% pulling back the approval we've already given. We're just saying, explain yourself as to why the certificate you just got should not be revoked under these circumstances. So I think I just view it as a slightly more softer approach relative to their ability to explain what happened here and provide justification. Like you said, we've got about a page here, and I would like to be able to flesh this out in a evidentiary hearing.
Okay. Hold on a second, Mr. Zoki. You probably can't see Ms. Babcock has her hand raised.
I just wanted to point out, Ms. Babcock, for the record, that in the compliance order that went out for this particular, which goes out for all of ours, there's a statement that says, if the applicant is cited by the authority for any violation of NRS 706 or NAC 706 prior to the issuance of the certificate referred to here and above, the deputy commissioner shall vacate the order and dismiss the application unless the authority orders otherwise. So that's an option you have here.
So they have not received the certificate, Ms. Babcock? They have not received the certificate at all at this point?
Still in compliance.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Good. Is there anyone here today for Star 24/7? No one online? Okay, no one in Reno? Don't throw anything at me. Apparently there is no one in Reno. Okay, Commissioners, what do we want to do on this one?
Just for the purposes of conversation, Chair, I would feel comfortable bringing the carrier before the authority to explain themselves and also justify why the authority and the deputy commissioner should not exercise their power in vacating their application.
Okay. So, and I don't have any heartburn over that piece of it at all. So do one of you want to make a motion?
I'll
Chair,
defer to, yeah, go ahead,
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'll defer to Commissioner Teddy. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
So my motion would be to approve item number 83 and bring this item back at the next agenda for discussion of, I guess, possible
Why?
consequences.
Why we shouldn't issue an order to show cause.
Exactly.
Commissioner Zoka, want to amend that?
I mean, ultimately, I'd like to end up with an evidentiary hearing with the applicant to explain themselves what's going on here. And if we have not yet issued the certificate, then I think we can just grant the petition for reconsideration and just set it for a hearing.
You need to set the hearing date now, or can staff do? I don't think we need to articulate that. It's just a reconsideration.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like the
Stuff for it.
research process.
Yes.
Yoni Wilburn, Administrative Attorney. And speaking with Jessica Guerra, we believe the best path forward here is to grant staff's petition for reconsideration. We can schedule an OSC internally. We've done that before. So here we have a petition for reconsideration. So what that is you're granting the petition for reconsideration. So reconsideration of the approval. And then internally, we can send out the 30-day notice OSC and have the hearing in-house instead of on the agenda, and then move forward after that. Commissioner Zoka, thoughts?
I agree. That sounds good to me. Thank you.
So all we do today is do the motion to grant the petition for reconsideration and then handle the OSC in-house as we've done before.
I like it.
For a motion.
Yep, so my motion will be to approve item number 83 is agendized.
Second.
Okay, so a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. Again, is there any public comment on item number 83? Right, seeing none, I'll close item 83. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. That takes us to item number 84, docket number 26-01024, petition for reconsideration, citation number 24344 for Mr. Stephen Barnes. And so I got an email, we all got an email last night. I believe he's misunderstood, but what I would like to do, commissioners, is I'd like a motion to table this. If he wants to tell us why we should reconsider, I think he should be given that opportunity. So I think we should table this for a month, bring it back to, and I say a month, to our next general session meeting where he can explain why he would like us to reconsider this particular citation.
Administrative Attorney Yoni Wilburn. Chairman, Mr. Barnes is very well known to this agency. I do have an issue on this one. He filed this petition for reconsideration a month ago. We told him it was going to go on to our next agenda. Our agenda dates are on the website and on calendar. He is very familiar with all the goings on of the NTA. This particular citation itself, there were 2 or 3 non-appearances, and then he appeared and decided to leave because it wasn't going the way he wanted it going. I have a hard, I would advise not to table it and just to do it today, but I will go on what he says. I know we have an email from him stating he just got it yesterday. However, the agenda's been up since Monday morning on our website.
Commissioners?
I'll defer to Commissioner Zoka.
So for me, the one situation where I'm more lenient towards a tabling of an item when it comes to petition for reconsideration is when we arrived at the decision by a failure to appear proceeding, which is what happened here. So in the interest of a full, complete process, I would like to give him one more opportunity. I agree with the chairman for him to appear. And if he does not appear next time, then obviously his petition for reconsideration will very likely be denied. So that would be my perspective. Thank you.
Okay, is that a motion?
I'll make that a motion.
I'll second that motion.
We have a motion by Zilka, second by Teddy, to table this item until next month. And is that correct, Commissioner? Table
It is correct. Yep.
Make sure that we're both on the same page. Is there anyone wishing to speak on item number 84? I just want to give everybody an opportunity. I see no one in Reno. Okay. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Commissioners, that takes us to, we're doing good. Voluntary cancellations, items number 85 through 91. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, sir, they can be taken in block with the exception of 85 and 91, because those are both only partial cancellations of the non-consent portion of their authority. They would still be operating as consent only.
Okay, so we would remove items 85 and 91 to, well, let's do this.
2 blocks.
So we can do 2 blocks?
Yes, because 85 and 91 are both the same.
Okay, they're voluntary.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, commissioners, let's take 85 and 91 as a block. First of all, is there anyone wishing to speak on items 85 or 91? That is docket number 25-12020. It's a partial voluntary cancellation or priority towing and is that you, ma'am?
91.
91, day and night.
My name is Bonnie Thompson. I thought this was for our change of domicile additionally, because I had 2 requests.
Well, the change of domicile, pardon me.
Yeah, no, so hold on just a second. Welcome.
Thank you.
Identify yourself and spell your last name.
Bonnie Thompson, Thompson.
Welcome, Ms. Thompson.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Babcock.
Yes, a domicile change, if that's filed, goes through separately, does not require a vote of the authority.
Oh, okay,
But
all
this,
right,
this portion does because it changes you. Certificate.
okay, all right. That was my only question. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. Okay, so commissioners, 85 and 91 is docket number 26-01031. That's a voluntary partial cancellation. Any questions, Commissioner Zoka?
None for me, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Teddy?
None from me, Chair.
For a motion?
I'll motion to approve items number 85 and 91 as agendized, Chair.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion for 85 and 91. We have asked for and received public comment on item number 91. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. That takes us back to items 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90, which are all consistent with one another. Ms. Babcock.
Yes, these are all voluntary cancellations. It's sad, a lot of it's to do with insurance costs.
Commissioners looking for a motion.
I'll motion to approve items number 86 through 90 as agendized.
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. Is there anyone wishing to speak on any one of those items? Again, that's 86, 87, 88, 89, or 90. Voluntary cancellations. All right, seeing none, I will close public comment. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Commissioners, that takes us now to item number 92, which is docket number 26-01013, petition to deviate from the NTA policy by badly scattered land and cattle company. Do we have anyone? Come on up here, guys. Welcome.
Hello again.
Okay, it's okay. I pulled back tears this morning myself. Tell me your names again and spell the last.
Stephanie Templeton, Templeton.
Robert Templeton, same spelling.
Perfect. Okay, welcome, Mr. Templeton. Ms. Babcock, go ahead. Take us into docket number 26-01012.
Yes, well, I had a conversation on the phone, someone called to ask a question and found out that they had stopped operations while they were negotiating the sale and transfer, at which point I told them they needed to take a temporary transfer and that normally it is NTA policy not to allow for sale and transfer when a company is out of business because the market is assumed to go, forward. And so had them file this petition to deviate. To allow them to do that. As she mentioned, they've been in business for 40 years. I don't know who they're selling to or how that's coming along, but we would expect to see a sale and transfer filed.
Yeah, soon
Relatively
we're in, negotiation with another licensed carrier here in Las Vegas.
Right.
And we've had a couple meetings so far going good, and we're just looking to get this approved so we can finish that transfer of our license.
And Chairman, Administrative Attorney Yoni Wilburn, we have had this situation before where we have had a seller who is on temporary discontinuance who is selling to someone who is active and in business. And you said who you're selling to is a certificated carrier.
Yeah.
And they're active.
Yes.
They're an active certificated carrier. And a couple different hearings that we have allowed it. And I know it's NTA policy. It's not necessarily in the NRS or the NAC. It's just policy, but I understand the market thing, which I have other concerns about anyway. However, this business has been in business for 40 years. And I think that's the market.
It definitely has value, yeah.
Yes.
It's also an unrestricted common carrier license, which, there was only 2 of them in the whole city. From my understanding.
Okay, so we're just deviating. We're deviating from policy.
Correct.
Not from NAC.
Correct.
Because I was saying, okay, we're asked to invoke 1305, NAC 706-1305, but that's not what we're dealing with.
No, it's just been a policy. And just Administrative Attorney Nate Wilburn, we have deviated from that policy before. That's all I wanted to state on the record. We have done it before.
You know, commissioners, here's how I feel about this. You've taken the time to come down. It's not just this blind scenario where they just filed this. I find the request to be credible. I think they are trying to do this. So I would be supportive of that request to deviate from policy. Policy is one of those, I'm just going to speak from my own personal position. I look at policy as one of those, it's how we do things. It's how we've established a process, a path forward, but it is not necessarily based in a regulatory foundation. So I look at this as a little more flexible. So I'm willing to grant this.
As am I, sure.
Okay, Commissioner Zoka?
Agreed.
So now that we've established that we're in agreement without, dealing with this formally, give us some parameters of this deviation.
Yeah, time frame is, what we're wondering too. Are we granted 6 months or what is
So
the?
what you're asking is it bigger than a bread box, smaller than the?
Right. Right.
I guess the question is that where are you at in negotiations? At what point do you feel like you could wrap some of this?
I mean, we personally are hoping to wrap it up by the end of summer. That being said, we're still kind of early negotiations. So,
I'd like to see the CPCN.
I mean, I very much would like to see it live on. I mean, been in a family for a long time, so.
6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with 6 months.
Commissioner Zoka? Anything?
Yeah, I would even give him perhaps 9 months, just that they're not under the gun in any regard, and then maybe bring it back for a status check in 9 months, so that they're not placed in a position when they're bargaining that the other side knows that their approval is up within so much time. So I would say 9 months with a status check.
I'm going to add a caveat to that. What I'd like you guys to do is in 3 months, I'd like you to be in contact with staff, letting them know how the negotiations are going, and then in another 3 months, and then. So I just like an update for staff so that staff knows where we are in this process.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Commissioners, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, status check?
Yeah, status checks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, and then a 9-month extension. I'm looking for a motion.
Commissioner Zoka, go ahead. I'll let you do this one since I've been stealing your thunder because you're remote.
Thank you so much. I'm going to move to approve the petition to deviate on item number 92 as noticed on the agenda for a period of 9 months. In the intervening time period, every 3 months, the petitioner is to provide staff with updates relative to its progress, and then 9 months come back for a status check.
I'll second that.
Okay, so I have a motion by Zoka, second by Teddy. And by the way, if you want to be in before the 3 months, you can.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can give your status checks. 3 months is the maximum.
Gotcha. So is that something we have to file now for transfer of, okay, not until we're ready to go. Okay.
Right? Right, we have a motion by Zoka. We have a second by Teddy. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Take care. Okay, commissioners, that takes us to items number 93, 94, 95, 96, and 97. Those are our OSCs.
So Chairman, Administrative Attorney Nate Wilburn, as you know, these need to be taken separately if there is someone here to speak on them.
Okay.
If there is no one here to speak on them, and if there is no one here to provide any sort of documentation to their specific orders to show cause, they are the exact same order, so they can be taken in
We
block.
could block them. So let me
However,
give-
if there is someone here, we need to give them their chance to speak.
let me give some opportunities here. So we'll start with item number 93, docket number 25-060 2009. It's an order to show cause to ARB Las Vegas. Is there anyone here from ARB Las Vegas? Anyone online? Okay, let me go to item number 94, docket number 25-12013. It's an order to show cause for High Roller Transportation. Is there anyone here? Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, Chairman, Babcock, for the record, this gentleman did email that he was on the last general session and said that he was out of the country, so we tabled it to this one. He emailed and said that he would not be back until next week. But I don't see any, he still has the opportunity to file a petition for reconsideration if he does come that way.
Okay. Yeah, all right. All right. Let me move on. There's no one representing today. That's really what I'm asking for right now. So item number 95, docket number 26-01034. That's an order to show cause for Light City Transportation. Is there anyone wishing to speak on that item? No one online? Okay. 96, docket number 26-01035, order to show cause for Ruga LLC, Ruga Party Bus. Or is that Aruga? Anyone wishing to speak on that? Okay, I don't see anyone. Item number 97, docket number 26-01036. It's an order to show cause on Knockout Transportation LLC. Anyone online? Okay. So commissioners, going back to item number 94, there was no reason today why representatives from High Roller Transportation couldn't have either done one of two things: sent a representative, or this really cool thing, it's kind of new, called a telephone. So I'm a little reluctant to just say, well, gee, they're going to be back next week. I'm sorry. I agree with Ms. Babcock. Let them file for petition to reconsider. And then we can hear it at that time when they do come in. So commissioners, it appears that we have no representatives on items 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Council has suggested that we can take these as a block because there are no representatives present. What would you like to do?
Chair, for me, I would just like to make a motion to approve items number 93 through 97 as agendized.
Okay. Commissioner Zoka?
I'll second that, thereby revoking their certificates.
Okay. And let the record also reflect that we have gone through each one individually and asked for individual representation, and none was present. So we have a motion by Teddy, second by Zoka. Is there any additional public comment on items 93, 94, 95, 96, or 97? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. We have already heard item number 98. So that takes us to our final public comment. But before we do that, I've just been apprised of something. So, Spark,
Yes, sir.
Your birthday's this weekend.
Not only me, somebody else sitting next to me.
I'm getting there.
So we don't need you to sing it.
You're stealing, now you're stealing the thunder. I stole Miss Wilburn's thunder. Mr. Teddy, it is your birthday next week?
It is.
On the same day.
The deputy commissioner and I share a birthday.
Wow, does that mean you only get half the presents or whatever each one of you get?
Half a cake.
Half a cake, and whatever you get, you have to split with the other?
One of us is younger than the other one. I'll let you guess which one.
All right, well, so So you ain't getting away.
Excuse us, Chairman, there's another one celebrating a birthday coming up
Oh,
that I'm not going to mention any. names
Miss,
without
oh my
her.
God. Amber, Adam, and Todd are having birthdays. All right.
And Miss Garra's is on Saturday.
You opened a can of worms.
All right. All right. Here we go. Happy birthday to. Happy birthday.
Birthday to you.
Amber, Adam, Todd, and Jessica.
Oh,
Birthday
babe, to
to you.
Thank you.
All right, now we will take our final public comment.
We know, we already said.
Jason is.
You missed it. You missed it. We singled Jace out of the herd a long time ago, poor guy. Item number 99, public comment. Is there anyone wishing to speak? Mr. Kaplan, come on up.
Mr. Chairman, thank you, commissioners. I just wanted to, before the meeting's over, have a chance to thank Liz for all these years. I always tried to stump her with some unique or interesting questions, but she was always helpful in figuring out how to make things work. And I really appreciated working with her. I wish her the best retirement in days in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to see you. Anyone else wishing to speak at this time?
I do have one. For the record, Jessica Guerra for the Attorney General's office. I also want to introduce before the meeting's over, Mark Liapis, who's sitting in the peanut gallery. He is also a new DAG that just started with our division, and he'll be assisting with the NTA.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay. All right. Is there any other comments that need to be made before we adjourn? I think this might be a record.
I was just gonna say that.
I think I've got one on the books here. If there is nothing more, I'm going to take us to my favorite item. That is item number 100, and we are adjourned. Thank you, Mr. Babcock. So I have your stuff here.